Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. The current Bitcoin uptrend. It might as well be right here, in my opinion. Actually, I do. For a while now, I predicted that the bull ISH ticket will begin in November. But if we trace Bitcoin's origins back over the last decade to the year 2012, we find a quite different story. We have seen the intervals between bull runs begin to shorten, with November typically seeing a rise in prices. However, within the past decade, we have experienced around 4 bull markets. Time is beginning to run out, and we can feel it. I think a Bitcoin ETF will be introduced soon. That's what I think will push it to the next level, when serious institutional money can become involved. Keep in mind that the SEC has only recently, within the past couple of weeks, ruled that Bitcoin is not a security. The approval of ETFs hinged on obtaining that clearance. I think the narrative is set, institutions are prepared, armed, and about to propel these markets to the next level, as Gary Gensler has publicly stated. If you stick with me, I'll explain all that and more as we dive into Bitcoin. On this lovely Sunday morning, it's already beyond the 30,000 mark, trading at 30,012. The balance is up 0.5% from yesterday. A theory that I'm not too far behind it has emerged in the previous 24 hours. 1640 now that XRP has surpassed the 50-cent mark, it is up 1.5% against the dollar and is being traded at the same rate as USDT. The point of arrival is 519. That's 51 cents, that's attempting to be 52 cents for those keeping score at home. Don't forget, 55 cents is the important level for XRP right now, as it will give us the ultimate bullish breakthrough. At the moment, we're 4% in the red. No wild antics here. The hourly chart, however, is showing signs of life. Here, I'll give you a percentage of the focus on XRP. At a loss of only 55 cents, the cryptocurrency market cap is barely in the red. 1,141 billion. It doesn't matter if this is new money, recycled money, repurposed money, or old money. Only 2 weeks ago, we were talking about 1,040 billion. The cash is in. That's the message we hope Smoking Dog broadcasts. His tag included me. Behind Lux lines, he meets up with the team. And if you're part of the Tina Deluxe network, you might have noticed that there's been a lot of talk about the revolutionary nature of what we're doing and the impressive roster of talent we've assembled on Twitter recently. The substantial backing we receive from important partnerships, companies, and institutions. The money is available. But now we're making it possible for consumers to start selling cryptocurrency for metaverse objects they've brought out of the virtual world. Nothing like this has ever been attempted. This issue is costing the world $1 billion. We're also paving the way for the communication between metaverses. For instance, we've already put our names on a Decentraland meta poem. The XRP blockchain already hosts a metaverse, and the wax version is on its way over. Here's a Trancorio one. If you need 10 cars, why not just get 10? Why buy 10 automobiles if you only use them for 10 minutes apiece? Instead, just buy one and take it to each of your 10 other metaverses. We're working on a major project, and now is the time to join us. If you haven't already done so, you'll regret it when the word gets out and new investors and celebrities start flocking to the blockchain currency, Bitcoin. Bitcoin, he says, will close above the 50-week, 100-week, and 200-week moving averages for those of you watching the television as we look at a lesson about $30,000 if these prices hold for the rest of the day. From now on, expect to see Bitcoin's price gradually increase. 33, 40, 42. All of a sudden, we'll be staring at a Bitcoin price of 6 figures, and it will be too late to get in. Such is the nature of these bull markets. Hear me out, I've experienced 2 bull runs. As of 2017, I've figured out how the system works, and it creeps me out. People keep hoping the price will go back down, but it keeps going up, so they end up buying the almighty godly green candle instead, and by then it's too late. Instead, they should have been either dollar cost averaging or sitting on their hands. That's the process of wrapping someone up. As Bitcoin struggles against the 0.786 Fibonacci retrace, blockchain proponents weigh in. We have reached a significant retracement level. The previous retracement fib was in the July-October timeframe. The process is straightforward. About $30,000 worth of clothing as of right now. I'll show you some rumors that ETFs have been approved in about 2 slides, and the bulls have officially entered the market. And it's possible we'll hear anything official by the end of the month. Is the timing right, and will ETFs be revealed by October 28th? In November, the bullish uptrend will begin, just like good old Rip has been saying all summer, and we'll be off to the races. Bitcoin runs first, money goes into Bitcoin. Bitcoin has this parabolic blow-off pack, which I'm going to estimate is in the 6-figure range. I'm thinking more conservatively, we're looking at 1 to 150, before sweet spot, maybe around $1.25. Afterwards, the money will flow into Ethereum. It will enter the alternate dimensions as Ethereum. Finally, XRP is the way things work out. That's how things have always gone. Nothing has altered since 2012. Absolutely nothing. Don't listen to those who say it's progress. And you can expect to hear a lot of folks saying how XRP isn't going to move this bull run, or how it's not going to go with the shit coin. At the moment, XRP is trading at 51 cents. At the very least, I'm aiming for a price of $2.80. I'm aiming for $3 within the US, specifically, between $3.06 and $3.50. We are looking at a double-digit XRP Kuro, all the way up to approximately $17 to $24 if we can break out of that 650 zone, which I am very, very optimistic that we can. But before you can leave, you must first prepare a dollar-cost exit strategy, which you must then submit. Because once it gets going, it won't wait for you to decide what to do by idling at the 1724-hour point. It's going to get cold up there, so you'll have to leave. That's why I usually have a one-on-one setup in the Patreon group and recommend the same thing to everyone I speak with. I'm continually telling others in private messages to follow our excellent model. $3, 10%, 350, 10%, $4, 10% for 50, you're getting it, so go with baby steps. Therefore, if it does increase, a portion of the gain is withheld. You still have a sizable majority that you can cash in if we reach into the double digits. But if we barely make it to the $6 level and you cash out when it drops to $3, you'll be back to where you started with your original bag and a nice 50% profit. And you're all set for the subsequent ascent. Try to work out a solution that suits you. Everyone has their own unique approach to their individual problems. Others, however, hope to leave this place before 2030, when they will no longer be needed. You need to decide what you value most in life, whether it be taking a vacation, investing in a new automobile, or paying off your mortgage. And you, and only you, know the answer to that question. Guess what? Michael Sandler, MicroStrategy, is back in the black. Spending $4.68 billion on Bitcoin, his typical purchase price was $29.582, making him per Bitcoin profit $343 at the current price of $29.925. I'll tell you what, he wisely averaged his spending over time, which is commendable. Without a shadow of a doubt, they will emerge victorious. To put it simply, Bitcoin is here to stay. Bitcoin won't lose all of its value. When a Bitcoin ETF is launched, institutional investors will pour their money into the cryptocurrency in droves. They'll end up with a nice profit. When everything is said and done, he'll appear like a genius. He sees the whole picture now. If you haven't heard me discuss this account already, I did so the next day when I called the lawsuit, and again in the summer. Brad and Chris were officially declared the winners not too long ago. And, these aren't some kind of riddle. When I talk about leases, they spell everything out for me. And I'm quite sure the tweet in question was sent within the last 12 hours. In around 6 hours, Judge Torres will make an announcement that the charges against Brian and Chris will be dismissed. That was all revealed. Get ready, he yells. There will be a surge upwards. The verdict on Bitcoin ETF approval may come as soon as Monday. The next Monday, about If it doesn't come out this coming Monday, the very latest it may be released is tomorrow, on the 23rd. By the following Saturday, he had made his approval quite obvious. Yes, I also think so. That's probably why they published that news story. Their timing was incorrect, in my opinion. He informed you that the Bitcoin ETF had been approved, as you recall from Cointelegraph. I believe they were already aware of this. But the news was out prematurely, I'm sorry. Here comes an exchange-traded fund. They will eventually find it, but only for a limited time. That's the spark that will set off the bull run. The money is coming from institutions. Keep in mind, and I talk a lot about this on the show, the cryptocurrency market may be worth $17 trillion if there is a 5 to 10% shift from the stock market. Exactly a 17x. This way, just 5% to 10% is all we need. Financial advisors are advising their clients to diversify their portfolios by moving some of their stock market money into cryptocurrency. The cryptocurrency markets will also mature and solidify. Yes, I think that time is near. Is it going to be this cycle, or will they wait another 3 to 4 years to position themselves? They have over a decade to figure it out. Do you agree that they're set up nicely? I think the bags are packaged securely. I believe they have already constructed and amassed the necessary technology and are employing it covertly. It's time to put cryptocurrencies on the map, and I expect Gary Gensler to try to take credit for it all, even though he didn't do anything to deserve it. It's all over today. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.